In general, me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Does he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
Teo said that your defense isn't as elite as people think it is.
It's impeccable.
I disagree with him, but he said he don't think it's as impeccable as people think it is.
I mean, he ain't been in there with me to know whether how good it is. A good sparring ain't gonna tell. We did 3 rounds. That shit ain't. He couldn't barely hit me then. So I'm not taking nothing from the sparring, but he don't know whether how good I am. Like, you don't know how good my defense is until come January 31st.
He said this shit out loud. So Shakur won't fade his ass. They might throw in the towel, man.
Wow. They might even throw in the towel.
Yeah. And if Shakur got somebody on his team that's looking at his physique, that's looking at Teo's physique, he might have stopped Teo in 4 rounds.
A leaked sparring story just flipped the script, and according to Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez has no idea what kind of trouble he's really in. A few months ago, Teofimo Lopez shared leaked sparring footage from years back, showing moments where he appeared to be dominating. The clip instantly sparked a verbal back and forth on social media, leaving fans buzzing about what really happened behind the scenes. Teofimo quickly became the focus of the controversy, as many accused him of selectively posting only the highlights that made him look good, fueling hype ahead of fight night. Regardless of intent, the sparring footage went viral and ignited non-stop debate across the boxing world.
Taking pictures.
Since then, Teofimo Lopez hasn't held back at all. He's continued to take shots at Shakur Stevenson, recently explaining why he believes he'll be the first man to hand Stevenson a loss. While giving Shakur credit for his elite technical skills, Lopez pointed to lessons he says he learned during their now viral sparring sessions. According to Teofimo, once you neutralize Stevenson's jab, the rest becomes simple, comparing it to eating your lunch, and he insists that's exactly the blueprint he plans to follow on fight night.
You know, Shakur is a very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world. Scared to get touched up in front of the world. And
are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Does he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson has now responded directly, pushing back hard against Teofimo Lopez's version of events. According to Stevenson, Teofimo struggled to land clean shots during their sparring sessions and was largely kept at bay by his defense and movement. Shakur dismissed the idea that Teofimo's southpaw experience gives him any real advantage, making it clear that his defensive skills were more than enough to neutralize Lopez.
Teo said that your defense isn't as elite as people think it is.
It's impeccable.
I disagree with him, but he said he don't think it's as impeccable as people think it is.
I mean, he ain't been in there with me to know whether how good it is. A good sparring ain't gonna tell. We did 3 rounds. That shit ain't. He couldn't barely hit me then. So I'm not taking nothing from the sparring, but he don't know whether how good I am. Like, you don't know how good my defense is until come January 31st.
He pretty much said your style of boxing. He said he's beat hundreds of fighters with your style.
200 southpaws.
200 southpaws.
Undefeated against southpaws.
So he said it's light work.
Man, that's the thing where he gotta like pay attention to, cause like, yeah, you did good with some southpaws.
In Stevenson's view, the sparring, Shakur adds that brief moments from sparring don't give Teofimo the right to judge him or claim any real understanding of what will happen in a full fight. He warns that whatever Teofimo thinks he figured out in the gym won't translate once they're locked in the ring. While Lopez has beaten elite names like Vasyl Lomachenko, he has also shown vulnerability against southpaws, such as Jermaine Ortiz and Sandor Martin. Both fighters admit this is the toughest test of their careers on paper. January 31st can't come soon enough for a high-stakes clash between 2 undefeated champions who know they're about to face the ultimate truth.
But then there are southpaws you did bad with, so it's not just, okay, I beat Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. But then you fought Jermaine Ortiz and Sandor Martin, and they are two southpaws who both gave you trouble. So
that's a good point.
It gave him confidence to beat them bigger guys that got the bigger names, but his confidence went down when he fought them other guys. So truthfully, all that southpaw shit, that shit sound good, but what you gonna do when you get in front of me? I'm not none of them guys.
On the other side, Teofimo Lopez is just as locked in and far from overlooking the moment. He's made it clear that once the fight starts, he's coming with bad intentions toward Shakur Stevenson. Lopez believes the only outcomes are a stoppage or a forced quit, and he's confident it ends with Shakur tasting defeat for the first time. Breaking down his mindset, Teofimo says this won't be about flashy technique. He plans to push the pace early, set the tone with heavy lead punches, and unleash the kind of power shots that can flip a fight in an instant.
I think it's really that time for him to really take his first loss and, you know, me whoop his point where either he quits on the stool or I knock him out. How I see this fight being played out is with me pretty much setting that momentum for the people out there as well. You know, not really trying to force for it. However, I can't be too technical with Shakur. You gotta make it a little ugly. You gotta make it a little ugly. If you try to be too technical with Shakur, it could be too long of a weighted chess match. You know, certain people don't want to see that. They don't want to see pop shots. You know what I mean? They want to see good action. I have yet to see, and I think you could attest with me, I don't think we have seen Shakur face anyone higher than who he's gonna face next, and that's of me.
Doubling down on his confidence, Teofimo Lopez leaves no room for doubt about his intentions. He insists the outcome will be one-sided. Either Shakur Stevenson is forced to quit, or he's stopped outright. Lopez believes this is the most dangerous opponent Stevenson has ever faced and argues that his combination of power, pressure, and mentality gives him everything he needs to break Shakur down and take him out in dominant fashion.
So, you know, I definitely, you know, commend him at least for stepping up to the plate. But I think it's time. I think it's really that time for him to really take his first loss and, you know, me whoop his to the point where either he quits on the stool or I knock him out.
You really believe that, you know, because everyone will say, oh man, Shakur is probably one of the best defensive fighters in the game. You really believe you can stop Shakur Stevenson?
Yes.
At the same time, building on his relentless preparations, Shakur Stevenson, alongside longtime sparring partner Keyshawn Davis, has pushed his training camp into full beast mode. Every punch is being sharpened and packed with power, designed to inflict maximum damage the moment it lands. With Davis in his corner, the message is unmistakable. This camp is serious, and there's no room for mistakes. They're sending a clear signal to Teofimo Lopez. Fight night won't be a game. Stevenson is coming not just to win, but to secure a stoppage. And putting Teofimo down is the ultimate objective.
Somebody know you already know what time it is. Teofimo, boy. Show who you is, man. We gotta stop Teo. We going for the stoppage. We ain't playing with him. Jersey, Brick, City, in the mouth, man. Superstar status after this shit. Superstar, bro. Get ready, bro. Motherfucking superstar. Let's go. That was us, and it ain't never them. It never had like none of them. I see you.
As Shakur Stevenson's confidence and momentum keep building, his camp is shifting into overdrive under the guidance of Terence Crawford. Training has picked up in intensity, focus is razor sharp, and Stevenson's belief in himself is off the charts. Recently, Crawford added fuel to the fire, issuing a stark warning to Teofimo Lopez and signaling that he expects Stevenson to dominate on fight night. And he isn't just speaking. Crawford is putting his money where his mouth is, reportedly backing Shakur with a $10,000 wager on him to decisively defeat Teofimo Lopez.
Let's bet 10K on it.
Bet.
Great.
Bet.
Will, who do you think's gonna win?
Who is this?
Teo and Shakur. They're fighting next month at Barclays. I'm be there. You'll be there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So I get to see your live reaction when I take your money.
Little bro walking away with that. You gonna see.
Nah, Shakur is not to be with, but Teo's good.
Teo's good for what he do, but he's been washed.
Nah, come on.
He's getting washed.
Shakur Stevenson knows exactly what's at stake, and he's treating this challenge with total seriousness. Every intense training session and sharp warning he sends is aimed at making sure Teofimo Lopez faces a harsh reality on fight night. Stevenson points out that if top fighters like Tim Bradley can see how his style can dismantle Teofimo, the entire world will witness it when the bell rings. With a new trainer and a level of focus unlike anything in his career, Shakur is eliminating distractions, preparing to unleash a dominant, unstoppable performance that could leave Lopez reeling.
Timothy Bradley said he feel like you gonna hurt. He said he feels like you can hurt Teo.
I can.
He said you got the style to hurt him.
I can catch him with something he don't see. But he just better be paying attention all night.
You better get up out of here.
Wait, real quick though. I know you train.
I got a flight. That's why I said that. I got a flight.
I'm in camp.
Okay,
You gotta.
right.
I'm locked. Stay
Locked
focused.
in.
I'm like, this is the biggest fight of my career,
doubt,
bro.
no doubt.
I gotta be at a different level than I've been in the past. That's what
You
I'm
gotta
trying to be on.
elevate.
With the stakes higher than ever after Shakur Stevenson revealed his side of the sparring, the analysis from Gervonta "Tank" Davis's camp has only added fuel to the fire. Tank's coach Kenny Ellis doesn't hold back on the Stevenson versus Lopez matchup. He predicts a stoppage victory for Shakur, insisting there's no way Teofimo escapes unscathed and could even be forced to quit in his corner. Breaking it down, Ellis points out that while Teofimo has been hurt in past fights, Stevenson operates on a completely different level, far above any opponent Lopez has faced so far.
Obviously, January 31st, I seen on your story, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. You got Shakur Stevenson winning, but how?
Yeah. I got, I said stoppage, man. I got Teo might be quitting in the corner.
What do you see?
His mental, and he gonna fight a superior boxer. If Teo get touched by a guy with less caliber boxers than Shakur. So you know Shakur can touch him at will. You know what I mean? You look at Teo's scar tissue around his face, his nose, his eyes. He get touched up all the time. So what make him think that Shakur not gonna touch him?
Kenny Ellis believes Shakur Stevenson clearly has the upper hand and points to moments in Teofimo Lopez's career when he was badly hurt, openly highlighting those flaws. In his view, Stevenson is fully capable of dismantling Teofimo, potentially scoring a stoppage as early as the 4th round. Ellis adds another intriguing layer. If his own fighter, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, could target Teofimo for a stoppage in that round, then under Terence Crawford's guidance, Stevenson has more than enough skill and power to do the same, and perhaps even more decisively.
It's mental. Several fights. One fight he asked after the fight, do I still have it? He said that out loud.
Kendall Martin fight.
Then one fight, in the middle of the fight, he was going back to the corner. He was like, something to the fact that he won't stand still. He said this shit out loud. So Shakur gonna hit his ass. They might throw in the towel, man.
Wow. They might even throw in the towel.
Yeah. And if Shakur got somebody on his team that's looking at his physique, that's looking at Teo's physique, he might can stop Teo in 4 rounds. Because I always said if we was to fight Teo with Tank before Tank retired, I said we can stop him in 4 rounds because I won't say what it is, but if Shakur team look at him real good, they can stop him. They can stop him in 4 rounds.
Brimming with confidence, Kenny Ellis predicts Shakur Stevenson will dominate throughout the fight. He points out that matchups like this aren't a problem for Stevenson, who has already faced opponents of Teofimo Lopez's caliber. Projecting a potential 4th round stoppage, Ellis insists Stevenson is likely to hurt Lopez badly, possibly forcing him to quit and throw in the towel. He also highlights Shakur's last fight against William Zepeda as a clear testament to his ability, noting that Lopez is an even less pressure-tested fighter than Zepeda, making Stevenson's path to victory appear even more decisive.
He proved in his last fight with Zepeda that, you know, he can gamble. And Zepeda is the pressure fighter. With Teo, he gonna get more time to set shots up because Teo is not a pressure fighter. You know, he in and out, you know, so he won't give Shakur a bit of a break this dude he want to do, you know what I'm saying? I got Shakur dominating the fight.
Furthermore, Shakur Stevenson's dominance in the ring is further highlighted by insights from his longtime sparring partner, Ofacio Falcon. Having shared countless rounds in training, Falcon provides an inside look at why Teofimo Lopez simply doesn't have the tools to crack the shaker puzzle. From Stevenson's defensive mastery to his exceptional ring IQ, Falcon explains why Team Stevenson remains so confident heading into a potential mega fight with The Takeover. This perspective gives fans a rare, behind-the-scenes glimpse into just how prepared and calculated Stevenson is for what could be the biggest test of both fighters' careers.
He flew me in, I would say early this year, about around January. I sparred him, amazing work. He was a great guy, bro. Showed me a lot of love on social media. Teofimo, I never worked with him. For me working with Shakur, I see that he's super dominant. His distance is amazing. He lives up to everything that they say that he is. As far as Teofimo, he's very explosive. But I've seen him have a lot of hard time. He had hard times with southpaws, bro. When Jermaine Ortiz boxed him southpaw.
Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin boxed him southpaw. He fought a great fight, but then he beat Josh Taylor. So it just depends on what Teo comes in that night. But either way, if Shakur comes in on top, in my opinion, my pick is Shakur. His IQ, his defensive movement, his ring, his decision-making in the ring, I feel like that's what's going to make the edge. It's not about knockouts.
Highlighting Shakur Stevenson's key attributes, Ofacio Falcon believes Stevenson will control the pace of the fight from start to finish. According to Falcon, Shakur will methodically puzzle Teofimo Lopez round by round, and as the fight progresses, Teofimo's pace is likely to slow. This strategy, Falcon explains, puts Stevenson in full control, allowing him to dictate the rhythm and dominate Lopez inside the ring, turning each round into a calculated display of skill and superiority.
So the deeper the rounds go, the slower the pace gets. Shakur is very good at controlling pace. He's very good at fighting at one pace. And yeah, bro, it just takes time. So I would just say he gets in there, starts filling him out, and then he has those rounds to adjust and adapt. Teo's gonna come, how Teo's gonna come, and Shakur is just gonna be untouchable Shakur. So that's how I see that fight going.
What's the goal? Keep it boring?
I wouldn't say keep it boring. Me personally, I like how when Shakur fights and hits and I can hit. Me personally.
Yeah.
I'm a boxer. I love boxing, though, so I love what he does in his ring IQ. So it's not boring to me. I guess to the fans, they want to see, the other side of
what I'm saying is...
That belief is further reinforced by Claressa Shields, who has seen Shakur Stevenson up close and followed his boxing journey firsthand. She recognizes Stevenson's skill and agrees with his claim of being a step ahead of Teofimo Lopez in every aspect, calling him a true thinker inside the ring. Shields believes Shakur will emerge on top and create serious trouble for Lopez, using his intelligence and technique to control the fight and dictate the action.
So I think that's going to be a very competitive fight. I think that Teo is very athletic. He's very experienced, but Shakur is the man. Shakur is hard to beat. He's skilled. Shakur is skilled. Shakur, man, the dude got power. He can fight any style. He's a thinker. He's 5 steps ahead of you. Whatever you think you want to do, Shakur fights ahead of you. So I look forward to seeing this fight. I think it's going to be good, but I feel like Shakur is going to come on top.
And there you have it. Inside the camp, from sparring partners to champions like Claressa Shields, everyone sees Shakur Stevenson poised to dominate Teofimo Lopez. After revealing his intense sparring sessions, Shakur Stevenson has sent a clear warning. His style, speed, and ring IQ will give Teofimo Lopez serious trouble handling him come fight night. The strategy, skill, and confidence are all pointing toward one thing, a fight fans won't forget. What do you think? Can Teofimo rise to the challenge, or will Stevenson prove why he's a step ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the hottest updates, insider breakdowns, and fight night analysis.